Coming up on Come Dine With Me, will a funky francophone
I farted all night.
get frazzled?
Hold the battery!
As 5 complete strangers
Bring it on, I'm feeling strong.
spend 5 days
Will it never end?
lying,
Time for a moment!
stealing,
Make it rain.
and cheating
Yay!
in a battle for $1,000 cash
OMG!
and the coveted title of host with the most.
We have a victory on our hands.
Da, 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 da. Je suis la meilleure.
It's the first day of the competition, and we're in Hamilton, home to tonight's host, camping-crazed New Brunswick native, and the one and only Manon Marquis.
Original. I'm very original.
Same song, different tune.
I'm really into the heavy metal.
Like mosh pits?
And that's dangerous, though, I know, because I get really hyper.
Sure, but yellow folders?
Come down with me, Canada.
What's that?
I'm so prepared, I made a notebook of it all, of the whole day.
Someone needs a hobby.
I have prepared for 2 years.
Sounds fun.
I am ready for a week of FUN.
Meet Tracie Thompson, the host of Night 3, a 40-year-old mother of more than a few furry friends.
5 fluffy kitty cats. I love them.
And won't shut up about it.
I'm arrogant, like a cat.
Meow.
Claws always are out with me.
Okay, just pause for a second to hear about Manon's appetizer, fig and olive tapenade.
I can't remember what tapenade is.
It's a spread which starts with dried figs.
It looks like a bear.
That's disgusting.
Manon gets her figs boiling
So that I soften the figs.
and then combines olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and dried rosemary instead of the fresh stuff.
People won't know the difference. People are not that savvy, you know.
Oh no?
It's just way too pedestrian for me.
Says the host of Tomorrow Night, Andrew Whitney, a pompous foodie who's jazzed for the competition.
I look at hosting dinner parties as, frankly, a chance to show off,
And expects the best in return.
because I'm so judgmental.
Well, avert your eyes, because Manon's pulling out a bottle of dried thyme along with pre-sliced olives. That is, if she can open the package.
How about that?
Language, Frenchie.
Look at this package. It's packaged so that nobody can open it.
Manon eventually adds her olives to a food processor and grabs the boiled figs. Sans oven mitt.
That's hot, man.
She adds her figs and mixes, and tapenade, done.
I'm happy. And I'm sure it tastes great.
And so retro.
Tapenade's kind of 90s.
But it's back to the 1800s for baking powder biscuits, which start with flour and baking powder.
That's why they're called baking powder biscuits, because there's 3 teaspoons of baking powder in it, which is a lot.
Ooh, that sounds tasty. I'll have some baking powder biscuits.
Pretentious.
The pretentious people, the foodies, as you would call them, are, they're just not my forte.
Manon adds shortening, milk, and then cuts up a brown paper bag?
So it doesn't make a big mess of my counter.
That's smart. Ish.
I tend to feel bad for stupid people.
But you don't have to be a Mensa member to tweet us. #CDWMC.
That terrifies me.
Luckily, Manon's main isn't so scary, because she's serving a traditional filet mignon with asparagus and cherry tomatoes.
Love it. Filet is one of my favorite steaks in the whole world.
And Manon is trying to make it even better with a marinade of scallions, garlic, and homemade, wink wink, beef broth.
The beef broth is a can, as you see. I did not make it homemade.
Come on.
She adds red wine, pepper, and salt.
They call for kosher salt, but you know what? I don't even know what kosher salt is. What is kosher salt? Do you know?
It's kosher.
Kosher, okay, kosher, okay.
And Worcester.
Can I say Worcestershire sauce? Is that how you say it?
Nope. She adds Dijon and pours the marinade over the cow.
I went vegetarian when I was 16 years old.
Meet Jenny Gladish, the host of Night 4, a young yogi who can't bear the sight of meat.
I definitely want to use this opportunity to show how amazing and flavorful and filling vegetarian food can be.
Good luck with that.
I'm really confused by what a vegetarian is.
I think it's some lesser being somewhere below amoeba.
Well, the good news is Ms. Downward Dog is a pescatarian, and she's the reason everyone's also getting a surf dish to go with their turf.
Coquille Saint-Jacques.
Not even close. It's Coquille Saint-Jacques.
I hope it doesn't have fish in it.
Fish, seafood, tomato, tomato.
I'd like the 3 lobster tails,
Delish.
Just sends shivers down my spine.
10 scallops.
Yum.
Well, who does that? I looked up the anatomy of a scallop, and it has like 3 eyes and a vomit.
And an adduction muscle.
Keeps it to the scallop shell, so you want to pull that off because it tends to be a little chewy.
It gags me.
Maybe 15 shrimp.
Those are wild Key West pink shrimps.
Tasty.
It's so disgusting.
And I'd like 5 crab legs.
Oh, beautiful.
Just for decoration.
I will be dry heaving.
I'm yet to come across something that I won't eat.
Says the host of Night 5, easy to please, Brent Henderson. A 27-year-old jock with a slight handicap.
When I was in university, people called me the microwave king. I microwave pretty much everything. Yawn.
Quick, Manon, do something exciting. Chug, chug, chug.
I can't chug it up.
Sure you can. It's not like you have to be sober to make a bechamel sauce.
Look at this, huh?
Looking.
It looks delicious. I'm so proud.
Manon pours the mixture into the shells, tops with cheese, and will cook just before serving.
Sounds good.
But does her dessert? Chocolate cake made with dun dun dun.
Mayonnaise? Did I read that right?
You sure did.
I like it on a sandwich.
I don't eat mayonnaise.
Too bad.
It's supposed to make it creamy and blah, blah, blah.
Don't you mean barf, barf, barf?
I'm gonna add the mayonnaise in there, even though you don't like it.
Sounds yucky to me.
But tastes great to Manon.
Yum. All right.
Let the games begin.
Not so fast. There's one more little detail.
The dress code is beachwear.
What does that mean?
Well, I guess I'll get my flip-flops out.
Towel and bathing suit?
Hello, is that the 80s? Oh, you'd like your menu back. Okay, I'll get right on that for you.
Yeah!
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, it's The Great Escape.
We know we can get out if we have to.
It's the first night of a 5-day dinner dust-up, and tonight's host, Manic Manon, is just a tad excited about her beachwear dinner party.
I got her knocked in bed.
And knocking at the door is crazy cat lady Tracie.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Manon.
My
Nice
name's
to meet you.
Tracy. Nice to meet you.
In your beachy attire.
She had a chic blue dress on. It was beautiful. But beachy, it was not.
Maybe beach means campsite in French.
Really love this fireplace.
If you want to help yourself to marshmallow, you're more than welcome.
Oh, see, that's what the sticks are for.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's a good idea.
No need to lie.
I hated roasting marshmallows.
Doubt it'll be up next guest Persnickety Andrews alley either.
Hi.
Hi,
My name is Manon.
Nice to meet you.
How nice.
Manon had a bit of a cougar vibe, dare I say it?
Tracy, this is Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Excited.
Totally. Day one.
So you want a drink?
Yes.
One champagne-ish coming right up.
It wasn't the real stuff. The secret's out.
Oh, just toast a marshmallow.
Reminds me of camping.
Good for you, I guess.
I mean, who thinks having a campfire in broad daylight is a good idea?
People who wear Hawaiian shirts and straw hats.
Hi.
Oh, how are you?
I'm good. My name is Manon.
I'm Brent. Nice to meet you, Manon. She was a little bit frazzled. She was a little bit stressed out.
At least she's not underdressed.
Tracy, this is Brent.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Brent.
Nice to meet you.
And Andrew.
Andrew. Nice to meet you, too. Nice to meet That's you. what we're doing.
Yes.
Wonderful,
I'm
thank
fabulous. You look fantastic.
And excited.
She had a really nice bonfire. We roasted marshmallows, which was fun.
Which is something that next guest, prissy vegetarian Jenny, is not so familiar with.
Hi. I'm Jenny.
Hi, I'm Manon.
Nice to meet you, Manon.
Nice to meet you, too. Come on in.
Empty-handed.
I didn't even bring a host gift. Was I supposed to?
No gift, in a word, bad juju.
Hello, I'm Jenny.
Brent.
That's
Jenny,
Jenny,
nice to
Brent.
meet you.
Brent.
Brent. Andrew.
Andrew, nice to meet you,
nice to
Andrew.
meet you.
Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi,
nice
Jenny,
to meet you.
right? Susan? Cindy. Lisa. Joanne.
Just call her the vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the only one in the group.
The only one.
And we will judge you accordingly. No,
You're willing to try seafood, right?
Totally willing to try
Is it something
seafood.
that you normally do eat, the seafood, or?
I say that I'm kind of a social seafood eater.
Whatever that means.
Hey, would you like to try marshmallow?
Oh no, that's far too much food.
I wouldn't have been able to handle the dinner.
On the other hand,
Andrew, I know he's gonna love the meal because he's,
no, what?
he's got lots of space.
Careful, Manon, you're getting catty.
Ooh, What is that?
Oh. It's like a staircase for really little people
Oh my
that
gosh,
leads
it
to the
totally
basement
is.
window.
She must have cats.
Oh, okay. So it's not like how the guests escape or something.
I was tempted to use the cat staircase.
I might be able to fit through that window. I don't know if
I might be
you
a
will
little
fit
too
through that
horizontally
window.
enhanced for
Yeah,
that.
he's a big guy.
Inside voice, Kitty.
Her choosing not to eat meat is pretty much the only reason she could actually cat climb her way up those steps.
Whoa, it's a little shaky, but
Should you maybe meow as you do that?
meow.
So weird.
First glimpse into the depths of Manon's kookiness.
And Brent's gift is a close second.
Oh my God, I love this.
Pretty hot, eh?
Look.
Oh, a sauna.
Oh my God! It's a small little sauna.
We gotta heat it up.
With the old arm stretch move.
We got a little cozy. Is it getting hot in here?
Yeah, no. Not happening.
But complaining is...
I got some sand on my plate, actually.
These are the longest napkins I have ever seen in my life.
So you're saying that size matters?
Size does matter.
Are we still talking about the napkins?
They are paper. I noticed that right away.
Oh, give it a rest.
Would anybody like some water?
Yeah, can I have some water? Thank you. Oh, so
Fabulous.
Thankfully, Manon's almost ready as she plates her appetizer of goat's cheese, tapenade, nuts, and baking powder biscuits. The first dish of the week is served.
It's a fig and olive tapenade with goat cheese on the side with pecan nuts and some
Some lead pucks. Some homemade toasted biscuits.
Just eat, will ya?
I was afraid the biscuit was going to be heavy, but it's not at all. It's light and airy and really nice.
And the tapenade?
I found a little bit of grittiness in the tapenade.
I was a little hesitant at first. I thought maybe the olives would be really overpowering. I didn't know what kind of cheese you were going to use, but I think that the goat cheese worked fabulous with it.
Nice.
So surprisingly,
Oh, there's more?
I thought that it would be a little much, but
Come on.
I'm really, really honestly enjoying it. I really am. I'm going to finish it.
She certainly has the gift of gab.
Pot kettle.
Andrew and I,
Figs and olives naturally go well with goat cheese, and I just think it was a good balanced dish.
That was absolutely outstanding.
Low standards.
I got the vibe that not necessarily everyone enjoyed it all that much.
They're not the best liars.
so I'm 22, and
Didn't look a day over 18.
I thought so.
Nobody's buying it.
I was born in 1999.
Give it a rest.
I'm 27,
oh, very young.
just the baby of the group.
I'm 30. I work in the arts.
I like to draw in pencil.
Really?
I've done acrylic, a little bit of oil. Not a lot of oil. I do like oil, but I'm more of a drawer.
Nobody cares.
Oh my goodness.
I might need to bring a mouth zipper for Tracie.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, sound the alarms.
Pull the battery!
It's night one, and host Manon is throwing a quasi-beached themed party.
What did the one beach say to the other?
What?
Nothing, he just waved.
Good one.
Do you see what I did there?
Ah, that is.
Not very funny.
You don't have to be a beach.
Brent is a little.
Alarming. Do something.
Pull the battery! Pull the battery!
It's your house.
This is happening.
All right, that's good. We're safe.
Well, I wouldn't say safe, but there are bigger fish to fry.
I have never had a scallop before. I'm not a big seafood lover.
What's wrong with scallops?
They have 3 eyes.
More like 100.
Ew.
Fine, then stick with the steak.
I'm just wondering how you guys would like your steaks.
On a plate?
Are you for real? You're not coming with food? You're coming to ask us how we want these cooked? Like, get her done.
To medium rare for all.
It's not that hot, eh?
It's hotter on the actual grill.
I'll leave it a little more.
You sure?
Well, that's perfect. That's good. This is ready.
Perfect.
Maybe I should just move it on the lower grill. and risk it?
You just said they were done. What now?
My bracelet is burning me. It's just like, phew.
Just take the steak off and plate it, along with the cookie Saint-Jacques and limp asparagus.
I almost forgot my salad, my tomato salad. And it's so cute.
Manon tops her steak with sauce, and her surf and turf is ready to serve. And for Jenny...
Just a surf, no turf.
Wow.
That's it?
Not a showstopper by any means.
Disgusting.
Okay, less talking, more eating.
It's delicious. It's like buttery and it's creamy and it's really lovely.
And soupy.
I almost needed a spoon instead of a fork.
I like the steak. Maybe a little less done would be ideal for me, but it's still very tasty.
Even the mustard wine sauce?
Kind of looked like liquefied baby poop. It was just not what I wanted on my food.
The seafood way outdid the steak.
Hear that, Tracie?
Seafood is new to me a little bit.
Really?
So I'm going to be adventurous and I'm going to try it.
And the verdict is?
It was ew. Ugh.
So definitely not a love match.
Haven't you ever had a love at first sight experience?
No, we had the complete opposite. I hated my husband. He hated me.
Can't imagine why.
I don't know if I've ever really been in love.
Really?
Who knows? Maybe eventually, but
Never been in love.
But he's only 27.
Aw, poor little guy.
Well, I'm pretty much in the same boat as Brent.
Really?
we might be in the same boat but fishing for different fish.
I don't think Andrew likes girls.
What about Jenny?
I am partnered off.
Partner? Partner is a fabulous word, but it's like, it's confusing.
Speaking of which...
Do my nose, hair make me look fat?
No, it's your face.
Aw, and Manon was doing so well faking the whole normal thing.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, there's an elephant in the room.
Being overweight.
Put down the fork.
Are you serious?
It's night one, and what better way to entertain your new friends than with a game?
There's things written on these pieces of paper that I'd like for you guys to do.
How exciting!
Well, it's just a little half-baked.
Just read your mission.
I am dying for a shot of whiskey.
Oh my goodness!
I love whiskey.
I'll give you a shot of whiskey.
All right. Gross. Love whiskey. Have I told you that? Have I mentioned that? Love whiskey.
Are you like a whiskey connoisseur too?
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Shut up.
Oh.
Really? Are
Down
you?
the whiskey, Andrew. Woo,
Really?
woo, woo.
Oh, God. Oh.
Ugh, I hate whiskey.
That was a joke?
No, it was the game.
It was a bit random.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Go, Brent. Go, Brent. Go, 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 Brent.
And then I pulled my hat off and did a little, like a country boy would.
I'm switching.
Cheater.
It said, make a face to the one person that annoyed you the most. And I didn't want to sit there and like, to Andrew.
Great. You made Manon cry.
It's okay.
Says start crying now.
Yeah, it was a strange game. I don't know if it was a big hit.
Well, it's no mayonnaise cake.
Like, look at this. Is this a nice cake or what?
Looks good. Manon plates the cake, tops with grated chocolate and a raspberry coulis, and the dessert is complete.
Hi, guys.
Oh, you're back.
How's it all going?
Better now that the chocolate cake is here.
It's so pedestrian.
So this is my mayonnaise chocolate cake. It's a homemade recipe. I guess I've been doing it for years, since I was 12, so I think I've perfected the recipe. So enjoy.
If you want to make a cake that a 12-year-old could bake, head to WNetwork.com for this and all of Manon's other recipes.
I kept thinking mayonnaise, 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 mayonnaise.
For chocolate cake, you could really taste the mayonnaise. No, I'm kidding. Overall, probably one of the better chocolate cakes I've had lately.
But that there was probably the moistest cake I have ever had in a homemade cake, ever.
Really light, really airy, easy to eat.
Room for seconds?
I don't think I would eat this again.
I always enjoy raspberries with chocolate.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the raspberry coulis.
It was not raspberry coulis, that was raspberry sauce.
Oh, such a disaster.
Random conversation topics. So bombs, earthquakes, or being overweight, what would you prefer?
Not to be asked that question?
You're sitting next to the fat guy. Maybe you should edit that question a little bit before you put it out there.
I think that an earthquake is probably the easiest thing.
I wouldn't mind being overweight.
First of all,
Rather than being
can
in
we
a
be
bomb.
politically correct and call it horizontally enhanced?
Isn't it vertically challenged?
That's if you're short, Tracie.
Whatever.
That was a strange discussion.
I guess I'm living one of the options.
Put down the fork.
Oh boy.
I feel like there's a little bit of oversimplification on your part, Tracie. I mean, put down the fork. I mean, I don't see that taking off as a new self-help book for the overweight.
Whatever.
Are you serious? Are you really serious? Like, hello?
To a great meal and to the week ahead. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. I rock. Woo!
Aw, Manon's so clueless.
She's nuts. She gets a 6.
I didn't quite feel accommodated as a vegetarian. I felt like I got a lot of cream. And for that, I'm going to give her a 6.
I'm giving Manon an 8.
I did not get the theme, and for that reason, I'm giving her a 7.
Which lands Manon with a score of 27 points to kick off the week.
The youngest competitor is going to take it all.
My menu will blow them away.
No worries.
Do I want to win? Is the Pope Catholic? Is Manon nuts? Of course I want to win.
On the next episode of Come Dine With Me, things heat up
Opa!
as the big man pulls out the big guns
Today's meal was a banquet in the 90s.
and a taste test.
All right, Brent, here comes the choo-choo.
I was actually paranoid. That scared the hell out of me.
It's good. Coming up on Come Dine With Me, will the big man on campus
This may or may not cause a spontaneous foodgasm.
sweat the small stuff?
No, you didn't.
I would use the word obnoxious.
I am gonna win! Woo!
It's the second day of the competition, and we're in Steeltown to find out who is the Hamilton host with the most. And taking the reins tonight is Andrew, a competitive curmudgeon who likes to toot his own horn.
What? Condescending? Yeah, a little bit.
Try a what?
I have an eclectic and somewhat refined palate.
Toot.
I've often contemplated being a chef.
Double toot.
Yeah, maybe that's an issue.
He's a nice guy, but he's strange.
Says Tracie, the host of Tomorrow Night, a self-confessed crazy cat lady who's maybe just a little bit of a OMG.
Is she speaking in, like, text message talk? Like, what is that? What's going on here?
That's the host of Night 4, Jenny, a prissy pescatarian who isn't about to bend over backwards for the meat eaters.
Carnivores are very 1982, totally out of date.
Hopefully she'll eat what I give her.
But if she doesn't, don't expect Brent, the host of the final night, to get teed off, because he's intent on playing
The nice guy and try not to cause any problems.
so predictable.
Blah, 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 blah. I don't like it.
But then again, flaky francophone Manon isn't really known for her taste, considering last night's questionable convos.
Do my nose, hair make me look fat?
Obviously, English is not her first language.
Obviously.
So bombs, earthquakes, or being overweight, what would you prefer?
Manon's questions last night were a little strange.
No stranger than roasting marshmallows, serving a mayonnaise cake, and setting off the smoke alarm.
Pull the battery! Pull the battery! It went well. My night, eh?
That might be a stretch, but it was good enough to get 27 points and bring out Andrew's ire.
I definitely think I can annihilate her.
You sound prepared.
I have never made any of the recipes I'm making tonight before.
Smell you.
I think Andrew's a little...
Go on, say it.
Pretentious?
Close.
Maybe Andrew's a little bit of a know-it-all.
Getting warmer.
You real jackass.
Bingo!
Apparently people don't like that.
Sounds like Andrew has his work cut out for him, because not only is he smug, he's also serving dandelion salad.
Dandelion salad?
Dandelion, Einstein.
There's no way he's actually putting dandelions in my food.
Here are my dandelion greens.
It's not a joke, Manon.
I love dandelion greens.
You would.
They smell awful, and they're weeds.
That's pretty ew.
If you think Andrew's in the weeds with his menu, tweet us. #CDWMC.
Leave number 300 of 7 million.
Pound for pound, they're one of the most healthful things you can eat.
If you don't serve them up with lardon, that is.
I'm not sure what a lardon is.
Here's a hint.
This beautiful slab of double smoked bacon is for my salad.
Andrew cuts up bacon into cubes, but will fry it later. So now it's time to make the salad dressing.
This is my no-fail dressing, by the way.
And it starts with 1 part maple syrup, 1 part sherry vinegar,
2 parts olive oil.
a little mustard, and a lot of shaking.
Chick, chicky, boom, chick, chicky, boom, chick, chicky, boom.
Let's go down to Maine.
Not so fast, because there's one more component to the app, and that's Andrew's goat cheese phyllo pastries,
I love goat cheese.
especially when mixed with heavy cream.
This is going to take this not-so-soft goat's cheese into soft territory.
Andrew adds eggs,
If you crack your egg on a flat surface, you will have far less likelihood of getting shell into whatever you're making. Little quick tip.
he adds Dijon, and smooshes it all together.
Smushy.
Then it's ready to be put into the phyllo blossoms.
Can I ask you what that is?
Oh, it's just little cute cups of phyllo that will hold the goat's cheese.
So far, so good.
I hope he made his own phyllo.
He didn't.
If you're making your own phyllo, you are some kind of culinary god that I have never met before.
Well, I'm gonna call him on it.
Not the hygiene.
We all knew this was going to end with my fingers in the cheese.
Ew.
I'm sure it'll be delicious.
If not, then there's always Andrew's main course of wild oven roasted salmon with seasonal asparagus, pearl couscous, and slowly roasted tomatoes.
He's being a little bit pretentious with his wording.
Oh, just wait till you see him salt the tomatoes.
If you season from a height, you get a much more even coverage.
Andrew adds basil and olive oil.
Let's pop these right into the oven because it's going to bring out all the natural sugars in the tomato. Here's hoping they turn out.
Or not.
I think I may have to have a sandwich before I go to dinner tonight.
Way to psych him out, Trace.
I am definitely sweating. I need to deschwitzify.
I hope he doesn't sweat in the food.
Because it might dilute his dessert. Blackberry buttermilk panna cotta with amaretti cookies and compote.
Now, I've heard of panna cotta.
Yeah, right.
Is that some sort of cheese something, maybe?
Maybe not.
And I thought panna cotta was a pasta dish.
For dessert?
Panna cotta's like a pudding.
Actually, it's Italian for cooked cream. Although Andrew's version starts with well-mixed buttermilk. You really got to shake it.
Yoo-hoo!
Don't get too excited, because Andrew's not doing 1, but 2 passes on the sieve to make sure his panna cotta's velvety smooth.
That's gonna take about, like, what, 2 minutes to do?
More like a cajillion minutes.
Yeah, it did, all right? But, I mean, look how frickin' smooth that is. I mean, that doesn't just happen. I mean, that takes some mad skill.
If you say so. Andrew adds gelatin to his dessert.
Sounds absolutely delicious.
Sure, if you have no idea what it is.
I think it's like from like the cartilage and like the joints of like a cow.
And pigs, chickens, and horses.
Really gross.
I'm trembling a little bit.
Well, that's better than sieving. Again? Really?
We are sieving this again because panna cotta is all about the mouthfeel and that silky, soft texture.
I have an issue with textures.
Shocker.
Blah, 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 Tracy.
Andrew puts his panna cotta into the fridge, and he's done.
It's good.
In your opinion.
It's not a winning menu.
Let's see if he manages to pull it off.
I smell victory.
Winning's just something that I do.
I'm about to pop a can of whoop ass.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Wow.
Andrew's most likely to
Who doesn't love bacon?
Hi.
eat a vegetarian.
Stop eating bacon.
It's the second night of the competition, and Papa's foodie Andrew is ready to shine.
I'm so frickin' ready. If I was any more ready, I would be readier.
Listen, Barney, just get your purple shirt on and greet Tracie, will ya?
Hello.
Fake friendship.
Nice to see you. I tried to let him to believe that I was his BFF.
Thank you so much for the gift.
You're so welcome.
Okay, tone it down.
I laid it on thick.
You know what
right?
I think this calls for?
A drink?
A cocktail.
Love it.
Anything to ease the tension.
Somebody please knock on that door and save me. OMG.
Lucky for Trace, next guest Manic Manon is at the door.
Hi, Manon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
To see you. Welcome to my
Here's this
home.
for you.
Andrew appeared very calm.
That's because he's been drinking.
Day 2.
Cheers.
That drink was fabulous.
Hopefully it'll impress the next guest, prissy vegetarian Jenny.
Jenny, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, great place you've
Oh,
got.
thank you.
He was definitely on top of his game.
Not to mention his rhubarb cocktail.
Did you squish the juice out of real rhubarb or
Yeah,
what?
I cooked the rhubarb.
You did
I
not.
did, with some sugar and some vanilla bean, and I let it reduce a little bit.
You can close your mouth anytime now, Tracie.
And then I mixed it with gin, as one does, a little fresh lemon, and Prosecco topper.
Stop showing off, Andrew. And let's save the gagging for Brent's gift, shall we?
Brent,
Hello?
how are you?
Any flowers?
Did you think you were going to Grandma's?
You know what? I'd be happy to get that gift as a host.
I'm just glad you guys are here. So,
Well, I'm looking forward to your food.
well, I hope I won't let you down.
You better hope.
Andrew is a bit of an arrogant host.
Yeah, what a pig.
I love the smell of bacon in the morning, and the afternoon, the evening, twilight, midsummer, spring, in the bathtub. I love bacon.
Andrew deglazes the pan with sherry vinegar,
Just getting all that bacony goodness to come up off the bottom.
while Manon and Brent are getting to the bottom of Andrew's obsession.
Look at this. Holy crap. What are all of these?
About 1,000 keychains.
Bang, 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 bang. Who needs that many keychains?
Andrew,
It's a toilet. I wonder if he peed in it.
Flush it quick.
Does it flush?
sure does.
Why would he collect all of these things? It was awkward.
No, awkward would be Tracie and Jenny in the bedroom.
Okay, what do we got?
We got a drawer. You want to check out his underwear drawer? What do you think? Boxers or briefs?
Jenny?
Totally logical question to ask when you're snooping through some man's underwear drawer.
You'll have to settle for socks.
And a yearbook. Class of 99.
Ooh, find him, find him.
There he is, there he is, there he is.
Wow.
What?
He looks like he's 12.
A younger, slimmer version of Andrew. We're done with the drudgery of high school, but now what? I guess it's on to more drudgery. There's only one thing I can say. Life sucks. Deal with it.
Deal with
Deal
it?
with it. That is like,
Uplifting?
It was so negative and sad.
Andrew clearly didn't have a fun time in high school.
But tonight's a different story.
I feel calm, cool, collected.
Andrew adds crispy bacon bits to his dandelion greens, tosses a separate salad for veg head Jenny, and then it's...
Time to start plating.
Andrew begins with the salad, adds almonds for Jenny, alongside his phyllo blossom pastry.
Voila.
The app is good to go.
Here we are.
Yay!
Wow.
Pour vous.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
For your pastry and salad, avec lardon.
Lardon. Landons? Lardons.
It's bacon.
We have some dandelion greens, fresh, with a warm bacon sherry vinaigrette and a phyllo goat cheese blossom.
AKA cheese and dough, weeds, pig chunks, and pig dressing. Mmm, delish.
Who doesn't love bacon?
The vegetarian?
Hi. Remember me?
No, but thankfully Andrew did.
Well, I wanted to give you a little bit of that smoky flavor that you get from the bacon, so I actually toasted some almonds with some smoked paprika for you.
Oh, how thoughtful.
I think for like maybe a fair weather sort of palate, it's probably a good start.
Ouch.
That was a special dish for her, and that was really insulting.
I tried one of Jenny's almonds. The bacon's way better.
This appetizer didn't need bacon. People don't need bacon. No one needs to eat bacon. We shouldn't be eating bacon. Bacon's bad. Stop eating bacon. Were you slaving over this phyllo pastry dough?
I really don't know anyone that makes it homemade.
That would be a no.
That's a disappointment to me. me?
The excuses and not the dandelions?
It's a different flavor than I've had from other traditional non-weed salads.
I really love that goat cheese. I would have added maybe something green in it.
That's a great tip.
I've never had goat cheese in a phyllo, and I am absolutely in love with it. I think it's honestly probably one of the best things I've ever eaten.
Amateur.
I think she's easily impressed.
That app was amazing.
So Andrew killed it.
If you were to die, what would your tombstone say?
Manon.
Manon wants to go first. I can feel it.
What gave it away?
Life rocks even in hell.
Oh.
You little devil, you.
Doesn't shock me at all.
You got something better?
On my tombstone? Later, bitches.
Meh.
Whatever.
Well, how about just go to hell?
Well, no, because Manon would be there.
I have a horse. I have a salamander that's sculpted by hand. I have like.
Moving on.
I think mine would probably say Brent got the last laugh.
Wah, wah.
Brent is laughing by himself.
Here lies bacon,
Would have lived 5 years longer.
but 5 years sadder.
If Andrew wants to keep eating his bacon, that's fine. He can go to his tombstone a little quicker.
Jenny, 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 Jenny.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Asparagus gets me going.
will Andrew get panned?
It just lacked in flavor.
It's the second night of the competition, and we're in Hamilton, where Andrew's getting cocky.
I am so going to win this.
But he'll have to win over the picky pescatarian first,
I have no idea what that even means.
That means I'm a fish-eating vegetarian.
which isn't vegetarian at all.
I'm very selective about the kind of seafood I do eat.
Fascinating.
She lost points there. And she's not even noticed it yet.
When it comes to fish like salmon, it's got to be wild caught.
Wake up, Jenny.
No one cares.
Embrace it.
Not happening.
So what's sustainable? What can we keep eating that's healthful? Wild caught, you're usually getting a cleaner fish.
What was that all about?
Who cares? Because in the kitchen, Andrew's about to make couscous.
I've never cooked this before, so I'm not entirely sure how to cook this.
Ooh, then maybe don't.
I hate couscous and I hate salmon.
How can you not like couscous?
Because she's not a vegetarian?
So inoffensive.
It's okay.
Andrew's not.
I feel a little warm.
I think that he was sweating big time.
Mostly because Mr. Foodie didn't make his own chicken stock.
Doesn't that pouring sound make you have to pee?
Ew. Andrew adds a cup of couscous and leaves it to simmer before sauteing his asparagus in a really hot pan.
When things get hot in the kitchen, I get intense. I'm moving. Asparagus gets me going.
You need to get out more. Andrew plates up his couscous,
I really like when things come together in a nice, elegant presentation.
asparagus, salmon, and tomatoes, and then the main course is ready to serve.
I think it looks perfect.
But sadly, your opinion doesn't matter.
Here's your main.
Wow.
The main looked beautiful and put together.
Yeah, because 1984 called.
A bit of a tired presentation, though.
I love when things are plated on a bed of rice.
Except it's couscous, not rice. And one other thing,
And while my fishmonger assured me they removed all the pin bones, you might come across a couple. I apologize for that in advance. Some people like to eat them.
That scared the hell out of me.
calm down.
It's a wild animal. There's going to be a few bones here and there. The texture is absolutely perfect. You just had to hover your fork over it, and it just flaked away.
Never experienced wild salmon before, and it's delightful.
Wait, Brent's never had wild salmon before?
That's cute.
Everything is cooked to perfection, although it just lacked in flavor. It needed spices.
I'm glad you caught that, because letting the ingredients sing is really important to me.
BS.
He's clearly in the area of arrogance.
Like any good food critic.
My dream job, just eating at the best restaurants, trying all this amazing food, and then telling them why it's awful.
Manon can top that.
At 75, I'm planning on robbing a bank.
Oh.
Because I've got nothing to lose, right?
But jail, seriously?
Free lodging, free food, free TV, free exercise room, free swimming, free whatever. Like, dude, everything's paid for in jail.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
I just need to relax and be patient.
Will Andrew's dessert be a bust?
Kind of like,
It's the second night in a quest for dinner party supremacy, and uppity Andrew is looking down on his guests.
I don't think these peasants have the palate that I do.
Then might as well rub their faces in it.
I'm going to make it extra fun by blindfolding you. And let's see if you can put your money where your mouth is and identify the food item that you are tasting.
Ooh, blindfolds, how fun.
I can't see anything here.
I've never been blindfolded and fed food in a non-sexual way.
You haven't lived.
All right, Brent, here comes the choo-choo.
It's the green bean train. Choo-choo.
I'm drawing a blank.
Just try.
It tasted like baby food.
Close.
It's green beans!
Wah, wah.
Unbelievable.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Say open wide, Jenny.
Here it comes.
Now, if you don't get this, you're the worst vegetarian ever.
It's like chickpeas or something.
It is! Yeah!
Should have fed her meat.
Expert palate.
Manon's turn.
Here we go.
That's ham.
Well, it's close, but it's hot dog.
Hot dog?
Andrew fed you lips and bums.
I didn't think it was very funny.
Trace ain't laughing either.
I was actually paranoid. And I'm gonna get like, fish eggs or something, or fish eyes, or just, for and giggles.
Relax, it's just corn.
Oh my God, I know that flavor.
Corn.
I can't think of it.
Take a stab in the dark.
Corn.
I recognize the flavor 1,000,000%. I'm just trying to think.
Corn.
Okay, do you give up, Tracy? It was corn.
Why didn't Tracy figure out corn?
I don't know, hot dog.
So Jenny takes the title with 1.5 points.
Queen palate.
But Andrew's the blackberry buttermilk panna cotta king.
Perfection.
Andrew adds blackberry compote and amaretti crumble, and it's ready to serve.
Here comes dessert.
Oh, yay, it looks yummy.
Look closer.
Dessert looked like a breast implant.
Kind of like,
Well, then dig into those blackberry nips and bon appetit.
I really like the texture of this dessert. However, I find it's not sweet enough for a dessert for me. It's a bit sour.
Kinda like Andrew.
She likes things sugary sweet. I guess it's that French sweet tooth, not to be stereotypical.
But you just were.
I like that it's not too sweet. It's a really nice light dessert after dinner. It's kind of nice. I like it.
So it must be delicious.
It wasn't exactly delicious.
I enjoyed it a lot. I finished it. I think it was a perfect ending. I think it was great. You did a fabulous job.
Liar.
He did an okay job.
It was so nice, especially as a single guy, to have a house this full. It fills my heart. So thank you so much. I'd like to cheers you all to a wonderful evening.
Cheers! To being talked down to for an entire night.
I'm more confident than ever.
Andrew was a great host, but my palate wasn't bursting with flavor. So I give Andrew a 7.
Good meal, but it was a safe meal. And for that, I'm giving Andrew 7.
I'm giving Mr. Pretentious a 7.
Tonight, I'm giving Andrew a 7.
So Andrew squeaks into the lead with 28 points, but he's about to get a run for his money.
I'm up for the challenge.
I got this.
I can smell the money.
Nails are in the coffin. I am the winner. 99.8% guaranteed.
On the next episode of Come Dine With Me,
What could possibly go wrong, right?
Bitch, please.
will Chatty Cathy
I am all over that.
silence her competition?
I think we're gonna get dirty.
Or will they say later, Gator?
Fried alligator. I may vomit.
I'm gonna cry. Damage is done.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
What could possibly go wrong?
will a southern menu
Fried.
send Tracy in the wrong direction?
I'm gonna cry.
Get it together, girl.
It's the third day in our week-long wine and dine, and we're in Hamilton. And taking the reins tonight is one-of-a-kind crazy cat lady, Tracie.
I'm not a crazy cat lady. It just so happens that I have a cat tea towel along with my other 150 knickknacks and stuff that I have of cat.
And 5 real live ones.
2 of them, it was like a buy one, get one free package deal. So I got those. There's 2. Then the 3rd, I can't go into a pet store. I can't be trusted.
Oh, at least you're honest.
I'll lie a lot.
Let the games begin, right? This is gonna be fun.
That's the host of Tomorrow Night, Jenny, the prissy pescatarian who likes looking down on carnivores.
I'm the queen of vegetables.
Another night, another party, another day closer to the prize.
Says frat boy Brent, the host of the final night, whose only drive is to consume as much free food as possible.
Food, food, and more food. I can't wait.
I think there's not a lot going on up there with Brent.
But Manon had so much going on at her house on night 1, including beachwear, roasting marshmallows, mayonnaise cake, and steak.
Manon's the queen of the castle.
Not anymore, because last night's host, Foodie Andrew, raked in 28 points despite boning his guests.
I apologize for that in advance.
And using store-bought phyllo.
I really don't know anyone that makes it homemade.
Andrew didn't quite meet my expectations.
I'd say Mr. Pretentious fell flat last night.
But what does Tracie say?
I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it Southern.
Meaning?
There's nothing healthy in my menu at all. Nothing.
That's because Tracie's come up with a little something she calls a succulent Southern sampler, consisting of
Southern fried shrimp.
Fried green tomatoes.
and
Spicy buttermilk fried alligator. Wow, that's surprising. Alligator?
I don't know where you buy alligator around here.
you don't. But Tracie's got a chefy resto friend that's gonna hook her up.
I am so excited that you were going to save me today.
No
That's
problem.
an alligator.
Sure do.
Excellent.
Here you are.
I know you don't normally do this, but you're saving my butt tonight.
I don't even know how you eat alligator.
Join the club.
I've never had alligator before.
Well, I do declare.
It's really risky.
How should I cook this? I'm thinking about deep frying it.
Perfect.
I love fried food.
So what you're gonna want to do is marinate it for a little while.
Okay.
And then I would go with the light breading.
Marinate it, then bread it. Seems simple enough.
Very, very basic.
All you have to do is put on an apron,
I feel really, really, really funky and pretty in this apron.
open up the package,
This is what alligator looks like.
and marinate it. Tracie, he said marinate it, then flour it.
This is the breaded alligator.
Unmarinated.
Talk about phoning it in.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
We spent a lot of time in the deep south, so that's when I fell in love with their cooking.
And their shrimp?
The shrimp is disgusting, but you do what you gotta do. It really grosses me out.
I don't eat shrimp. Shrimp tends to come from Asia, and they bleach it and do all sorts of gross stuff.
I may never, ever, ever eat shrimp again.
And once again, Tracie skips the marinade and goes straight for the flour coating.
I think a beer is the only thing that could make this appetizer better.
A beer, or even more fried food, like fried catfish for Jenny, and for everyone else, chicken fried steak and gravy.
Chicken fried steak and gravy. So it's fried chicken, steak and gravy, or is it... How can chicken be a steak? I don't get it.
It's a steak fried like chicken.
Can't wait.
For Tracie's mac and cheese side dish that starts with like a pound of butter.
That's called Southern cooking.
Tracie adds provolone, mozzarella, and shaky parm to the roux.
I think Jenny is going to have a hard time with my menu.
I think you're right,
It's really disgusting.
but oh so considerate.
This one here is going to be without bacon for Jenny.
And for the rest of the peeps, she adds greasy chopped up pig.
I'm sure Andrew's going to say something along the lines that the bacon's not crispy enough in the mac and cheese and blah, 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 blah.
This plate has hot mess written all over it.
But if you think that mac and cheese is Mac Daddy, tweet us using hashtag CDWMC.
I'm planning on eating everything I see here so far.
You might change your mind when you see how much butter is going into the yams.
This is how you make something Southern. You put lots of butter on it.
And brown sugar and marshmallows.
I don't think I'm gonna like that at all.
Yeah, you gotta be crazy to serve marshmallows, Manon.
Girl's got some balls.
And some high hopes.
I want a really big gold star, and I may need a hug.
Not until she's mixed together flour, sugar, honey,
Ooey gooey.
eggs, and milk for her cornbread.
This is my healthiest part of my meal.
So healthy.
I don't think it needs some more carbs on the side.
I think it looks good. I think think it looks really good.
Tracie pops her cornbread into the oven so she can get started on dessert.
If the dessert's not fried, I'll be surprised.
Surprise! It's pecan pie.
That's gonna be store-bought for sure.
No, it's not. Tracie's making her pastry from scratch.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
This feels really, really weird.
That's why most people use a pastry cutter. Just saying.
And the heat from my hands is melting the butter, so that's disgusting.
This sounds like a recipe for a meltdown for Tracie.
Not so fast, big boy.
I think it's going well because it's staying together in a ball.
Yippee!
I think I did it.
But there's still the matter of the filling.
I want to see if I can crack an egg with one hand.
Okay.
No! Look at that!
A whole whack of shell.
It couldn't have went worse.
Gone worse.
For someone who has the grammar skills that Tracie has, I don't really know what to expect, actually.
Ooch.
I hate criticism.
Yet apparently loves talking to pastry.
Please, please, please don't break. Be good. Be really good.
Like, come on.
Hey, don't knock it. It worked.
Right? Look how awesome I am.
So awesome that dessert is done.
I forgot to put the vanilla in the pie filling.
I take the whole awesome thing back.
It's kind of an important ingredient.
So in it goes.
See, I feel so much better now.
Happy dance!
I'm a little bit nervous for Tracie.
It's hump day. It's hump day. I love hump day.
I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win.
I may vomit.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me.
Woo!
Clowns and cats and gators, oh my.
Let me home.
It's the third night of the competition and fried food fanatic Tracie is raring to go.
Let's do this. Let's get this over with.
And get Brent inside.
Hey! Come on
Tracie,
in.
how are you?
Nervous as can be.
She appeared relatively calm.
It's the alcohol.
Can I get you a drink?
Sure.
I'll tell you that I have what we call a Scarlett O'Hara for the signature drink.
As in Gone with the Wind.
No clue.
Just go with it.
We need to kick it up a notch
Tonight's
tonight.
the night.
That Jenny tries not to be judgy.
Hey,
Hi.
come on in. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
You look
Thank you very
lovely.
much. Thank you. So do you.
She seemed like maybe she'd had a drink or two already.
That didn't last long.
Do you like it?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good.
Sweet.
Sickly sweet, you might say.
So kind of like Tracie's arch enemy, Andrew.
Hello. Come on in. You. How are you?
I'm great, so good to see you.
So good.
I was just kind of eager to see if everyone else would fail, frankly.
My dear, Tracie doesn't give a damn.
He's just my biggest competition.
Literally.
Fat guy on a little couch.
You said it.
It's a little,
is a
tight
little
in here.
And it's about to get even tighter. Manon's at the door.
Hello.
Hi, Tracie. How are you? When I arrived, everybody was already tipsy.
They're not the ones spilling the drinks.
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just stained your shirt.
Manon comes in, starts flailing her hands around. Next thing you know, I got a drink down my nice shirt. I just maybe need a little paper towel or something.
He spilled all the drink on him.
No, you spilled it.
No, I did not.
And so it begins.
Welcome to my home.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I hope everybody has a great time tonight. Good food.
Let's hear it for Hump Day. And Tracie's about to be fried yellow tomatoes.
Could not get green tomatoes anywhere. So I figured a nice yellow heirloom tomato, it's the next best thing.
Tracie coats her not green tomatoes in flour and cornmeal, and then it's into the oil and into the bedroom.
Oh my God.
Would you look at that?
Holy crap.
That's a lot of clowns.
We found a shrine of like 1,000 clowns. It was ridiculous. Really weird. I feel like this one's looking at me.
That's because it is.
Look at the knockers on this one.
Creepy.
They were creepy.
No, I meant Brent.
Lame-o.
Might just be the perfect word to describe Tracie's laundry room.
OMG.
Try OMC as in cat.
Ba-dumpa.
I was almost catatonic, pun intended.
There's a lot of in this room.
It's excessive.
Oh, he's sort of cute.
Are you bonding with that one?
Yeah, I like the orange one.
It was a little weirded out when Jenny started stroking my beard with the kitty.
Always the pooper, eh, Andrew?
Ugh, like what is this?
Oh, man. That's like cat dookie next to your clean clothes.
Yeah.
You got a problem with that?
I wouldn't be surprised if there was kitty litter in every room in this house.
Even in the dining room?
When I sat down, it's like, clearly, they were in the litter box, and then they jumped onto my chair.
Wait till you see what I left in your shoe, Skinny.
Actually, if one was to be catty, one would point out that yet again, Tracie should have marinated her shrimp, then coated it in flour, not vice versa. But into the fryer it goes, and next up,
This is the floured alligator.
which she finally puts into the buttermilk and hot sauce marinade.
Don't you think that this alligator sitting in this buttermilk bath looks like an alligator sitting in the river?
No.
I'm excited to eat some gator.
Is it local alligator?
I hear if it travels far, it loses its snap.
Get it, Manon? Snap?
I can't wait to eat dinner.
What a crock.
They actually look like crunchy little delights.
Yay!
Coup d'etat.
Huh?
Coup d'etat means game changer.
Not even close. Tracie plates fried yellow tomatoes, fried Cajun shrimp, and last but not least,
Deep fried alligator.
and the app is ready to serve.
Table 12, your Southern Sampler's up.
It sort of looked like I'd ordered like a share plate at a pub.
Snob.
I thought the presentation was beautiful.
But watching Jenny try and eat the shrimp, not so much.
And it's my third time eating shrimp in my life, I think.
Really?
Get over yourself.
I'm hoping I'm doing it right.
Moving on.
I really enjoyed the gator. I was actually thinking that gator would be bitter, but it's not bitter at all.
Andrew is.
I'm not surprised that Manon liked the alligator. It's not like she has taste. The alligator I've had before, so I actually have one that's not quite cooked there.
Okay.
And I had one that was really rubbery.
So, not 100%?
Half raw, half rubber. Not a winning combination.
Loser.
Andrew tonight was a bit of a grumpy pants.
Oh, he's just getting started.
Your menu said fried green tomatoes. These look yellow.
Busted.
There was no way I was going to let Tracie get away with serving yellow tomatoes as green tomatoes.
The recipe did say if you cannot get green, you can go red.
Okay, but that still doesn't explain why they're yellow.
As far as the tomatoes go, I don't care if they're red, green, yellow. They're all delicious. That was a fantastic ad.
That's great.
Not great, not bad. Nah.
As far as I was concerned, the appetizer was bang on.
But then again, Brent will eat anything.
What is the strangest thing you have ever swallowed?
Keep it clean, kids.
I haven't swallowed anything the average gal hasn't swallowed.
Boring.
Uni is probably one of the most unusual things I've swallowed.
Uni?
It's the eggs of a sea urchin.
Ew, that's disgusting.
What the hell are sea urchin eggs? Who eats that?
You're one to talk.
I've actually swallowed pea.
You swallowed pea?
What?
Drinking pee. Ugh.
While I was in school, these guys peed in a bottle of wine, and they just passed it on to me. Yeah, that's what you have. And I just chugged it, and I realized it was pee, and I didn't swallow it. I'm gonna be sick. Whatever. Who never drank pee?
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
The more glasses I have, the less I care.
deep fried tears. It's hump day, and Tracie's up for a little clowning around.
We came across like a whole desk for full of clowns.
My crazy collection, I collect clowns. I thought they were adorable. I thought they were happy.
Not to mention,
A little creepy.
try a lot.
And this is my clown tattoo.
Oh, wow.
That was a
Yes, and that is my first tattoo.
Ching, ching, ching. Killer clown.
But will Tracie's mane be to die for?
Round two.
She starts with her collard greens.
Never do this with your shirt off. It hurts.
Thanks for the tip. Tracie adds chicken stock and leaves to simmer.
Toss up the heat a little bit and steam these cookies.
Tracie downs her wine and whips up a spicy batter for the chicken fried steak.
Everything's kicking. Everything's hot and spicy.
Getting flustered, Trace?
I feel like I'm on a time crunch, so I'm trying to... I feel a little off. I've had a couple glasses of wine.
Couple dozen.
Poor Tracie.
Why?
She's so drunk. so drunk. She is so pissed drunk.
Yet still lucid enough to dip steak in a batter and fry in a gallon of oil.
I see the light. I see the finish line.
Which leads right to the heart attack clinic.
So is she doing the same thing to every single ingredient on her menu? Like throwing them in a deep fryer?
Yep, including your catfish.
Easy breezy.
Drinky winky.
The more glasses I have, the less I care, so I don't really care right now.
That your collard greens are burning.
This is pretty much burnt.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I don't know what I'm gonna do about the burnt flavor. I think I might get away with it, so I'm just gonna leave that as that and move on.
To more drinking.
Oh my God! Thursday. I love Thursdays. Thursdays are my favorite day.
It's Wednesday, Tracie, and you should probably get plating. Tracie takes her mac and cheese out of the oven and puts into ramekins. Careful!
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
Wow, what's going on?
It's dinner. Cornbread, chicken fried steak, candied yams, burnt greens, and Southern-style gravy.
Who doesn't like a white milk gravy made from bacon fat?
Hopefully everyone does, because what Andrew likes to call
Hell on a plate.
is served.
Fried, 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 fried.
Otherwise known as,
A whole lot of starch and a whole lot of carbs.
don't forget the marshmallows.
Candied yams with marshmallows, chicken collard greens, chicken fried steak, sweet cornbread, and baked mac and cheese with bacon.
And catfish for Jenny.
In the worst deep fried way you can imagine.
If you want to tuck into the fryer, head to WNetwork.com for all of Tipsy Tracie's recipes.
The yams I find too sweet. The cornbread I find too sweet.
But you like sweet.
I was like, ugh, feeling so fat. I'm already fat.
Don't you like anything?
The thing I like most in this is the greens.
You mean the burnt greens?
I got no greens because they were sauteed in dead animal fat.
Lucky you.
The kicking collard greens were a little burnt tasting, and they weren't tender enough. Unfortunately, some of the things didn't come together.
Like what?
Chicken fried steak was a little tough. The white gravy was a little gloopy, and the candied yams just tasted like a breakfast cereal with marshmallows.
Wow, tell us how you really feel, Andrew.
It was a bit over the top.
Just a smidge.
I've had shoe leather that tasted better than this meal.
But it's free.
I love homemade mac and cheese. I think you did a great job. There's so much variety, and with a meal, I love that.
Of course you do.
I'm starting to wonder if Brent is human or perhaps a garbage disposal.
It was really nice to kind of go around the plate and try some different things. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I'm gonna cry.
Awkward.
Oh, please, good. Let me home.
What's wrong, Trace?
Tracie drank enough booze to spill it out of her eyeballs.
You did so much.
Yeah, this was really good.
I
I'm
can't
very
believe
sincere.
How much is on my plate?
This was absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
You're not helping, Brent.
I'm glad I pulled it off. It was a lot of work.
Get it together, girl.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, we'll dessert.
Where am I gonna hide this?
Have Tracie singing the blues.
Well, it's cold outside. I'm gonna keep you warm.
It's night 3, and Teary Tracie is back on track.
I'm good now. I'm actually absolutely fantastic. That's out of the way. I have absolutely no more concerns.
So it's on to dessert. Tracie plates her homemade pecan pie, then adds whipped cream and mint.
Happy with the I'm so happy with the I'm so happy with the pie.
Let's see what your guests think. Dessert is served.
I hope you guys enjoy.
Your 600-calorie, 27 grams of fat dessert.
Dear God, what am I gonna do with this? Where am I gonna hide this? Whose plate can I push this onto?
Manon's probably your best bet.
I love this pecan pie. It's one of the best pies I've ever had.
And she's not even lying.
Tracie hit a home run with that dessert.
I don't really know the difference between a good or a bad pecan pie.
Andrew does.
It's just a little overwhipped for me. It's a little too stiff, and maybe a touch of bourbon flavor would have been nice. Dessert was just blah.
But the entertainment's not.
Guys, come on down.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's cold outside.
Southern Blues Band was awesome.
Well, the wind keeps howling. Lord, it's so fine.
I love that music.
Not as much as Tracie loves cutting a rug.
I don't know whether or not Tracie will remember dancing tonight.
She can't be that drunk.
Gave it my all. I'm gonna cry again. I can't even talk.
Oh, never mind.
Tracie, I'm barely giving you a pass. A 5.
It was a mess. I gave Tracie a 6.
Good food, great band, great night. I'm gonna give Tracie a 7.
Didn't eat my appetizer, didn't eat my main. The band ain't gonna save you tonight, Tracie. It's a 4.
So Tracie's chances and her scores went south. She drops into last place with 22 points, and the end is in sight.
2 more nights, a vegetarian and a guy with no taste. How could I not win?
I'm gonna be up late tonight, writing my acceptance speech.
I am on top of the game.
Tonight was a bit of a disaster, and it's only gonna make me look better.
On the next episode,
Let the good times roll.
How hard is vegetarian food anyway?
will the carnivores have a beef?
Maybe it would be better with a little bacon.
When something's fishy,
I was really easy to chew.
A lot of talk and not a lot of walk.
at Jenny's house.
Sheepskin.
Some might say I'm a bitch because of this.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Woo! I love vegetables.
can a holier-than-thou veg head
Another superfood.
It was awful.
convert a crew of carnivores?
Monochromatic mush.
Don't tell me there's no meat.
Eat a carrot, save a pig.
It's night 4 in the Hammer, and tonight's host is Jenny, a part-time yogi and full-time hippie.
I'm not a hippie. I mean, sometimes I make my own shampoo.
When she's not busy preaching.
My way is the best way, and I guess I can get a little bit judgmental sometimes when I see people, drinking pop and eating sugary foods and eating fast food.
Keep it to yourself, will ya?
If she's gonna preach, I'll listen.
That's because tomorrow night's host, Brent, has been putting on the nice guy act to handicap everyone's chances.
Of course it's a bit of a strategy, but the strategy is to not let them know that it's a strategy.
Right.
Brent's just here for the free food. Frat boy.
That's the host of the first night, flighty francophone Manon, whose beach party
I got some sand on my plate, actually.
scored her a respectable 27 points.
I got it in the bag.
Not so fast, because highfalutin foodie Andrew served a fancy feast on night 2
One of the best things I've ever eaten.
The texture is absolutely perfect.
and took the lead with 28 points.
I am feeling very confident today.
Because,
Andrew dragged me over the coals last night by my ankles. He was pretty nasty.
especially since Tracie worked so hard on deep frying everything under the sun for her southern menu.
Chicken fried steak was a little tough.
Yeah.
The white gravy was a little gloopy, and the candied yams just tasted like a breakfast cereal with marshmallows.
No wonder Tracie was driven to drink and tears.
I'm gonna cry.
In my life, I've never seen anybody break down at the dinner table.
I'm glad I pulled it off. It was a lot of work.
Okay, so I'm Tracie, and I really like to clap, and I'm just gonna talk like this all the time, and then I'm gonna cry about it.
Poor Tracie.
I am hurting. I am so hungover today.
And it wasn't even worth it because Tracie only scored 22 points, landing her in last place.
Really, really bad menu for our bodies. Really, really, really good for my chances of winning.
Over the meat eaters,
I think it would be selfish of Jenny to just cook vegetarian meal.
or par for the course.
I always force people to eat the way I eat.
I wonder what kind of veggies we can put in dessert.
Surprisingly none, because it's...
Chocolate pudding. It's chocolate pudding.
That's Mexican chocolate pudding to you.
It's pudding. It's like milk and whatever.
If by whatever, you mean cornstarch, sugar, and fancy Himalayan pink salt.
It's not the kind of stuff you'd put on your french fries, that's for sure. Very gourmet.
Just what you think when you hear the word pudding.
Did someone forget to tell Jenny this was a competition?
Them's fighting words.
It's you against me, pudding.
Jenny whisks out her clumps and then adds...
3 cups of whole milk. You could use like a cream or something in a pudding.
But then that would be flavorful. Jenny adds milk to the pot and waits for it to boil.
Jenny's not breaking a sweat making this meal.
You couldn't be further from the truth. That's it, right into the cobra.
Oh, I'm getting tired already.
Too bad, Jen, because you've got chocolate to melt.
So I'm using a dark chocolate and I'm using a semi-sweet chocolate.
Chips, no less.
That's stupid simple.
If you know what you're doing.
It's still really soupy. I'm not sure if it's like gonna be a bad thing.
But it's sure gonna be a Mexican thing.
I don't know what makes chocolate pudding Mexican.
Glad you asked, Gomer.
This is a spice blend. It's habanero, serrano peppers, all sorts of hot peppers. They've been dehydrated and powdered, and there they are.
So, Olay, I guess.
I made pecan pie from scratch, and I'm getting chocolate pudding in return.
Come on, it's not just chocolate pudding. It's chocolate pudding served in juice glasses.
Fridge, it is up to you now. Don't let me down.
She's not winning me over it.
Then maybe the app will. Jenny's making ginger carrot slaw.
This is a bull salad.
No, it's ginger carrot slaw.
If you own a grater, you could make this in about 3 seconds.
And get fit.
You get a really great arm workout.
Enough with the workouts.
Nothing else, just like carrots?
Nope. Jenny's also adding beets, ginger, and quinoa.
A lot of people don't really know what quinoa is.
It's a South American seed.
And it's also a superfood. It packs a real nutritional punch.
If you'd like to punch nutrition straight in the veggies, tweet us using hashtag CDWMC.
She seems like she's that kind of chick. Bohemian style, granola, whatever, hocus pocus.
Yeah, a witch, a vegetarian, same thing.
I'm giving them a chance to eat something that's better than what they normally eat.
They've all had coleslaw before, Jenny.
I get this in a styrofoam cup when I order fried chicken. I don't know what she's thinking.
Maybe that her dressing's a winner, because it's got
Local organic honey.
Sweet. Jenny pours her dressing over the salad and tosses in the quinoa,
This is going in the fridge. Next is the entree.
which just so happens to be a spring vegetable curry bowl. Yummy.
Don't tell me there's no meat.
There's no meat.
I wouldn't mind a piece of chicken in there.
Not happening, because Jenny's off to pick up the veggies for the main.
I love vegetables.
Organic vegetables.
Organic is important because it's a surety that the food we're eating is a little on the safer side, a little on the healthier side for our bodies. We're not getting loaded down with pesticides.
All that for twice the price. What a bargain.
There better be alcohol at this party.
Who needs booze when you have coconut oil?
Another superfood.
Yay!
Ugh.
Jenny grinds up some cumin and adds a spice blend of
Turmeric, cardamom, really fantastic smelling stuff.
As I suspected, she's playing with overcomplicated flavors.
Well, the rest of it doesn't seem too hard.
I think it is chopping up a whole bunch of vegetables and putting it in a pot.
A+ for Tracie. Jenny chops up asparagus, broccoli, potatoes, and zucchini, and then adds them to the pot.
That's a whole lot of green.
Where's the protein?
Well, it's right in that can of chickpeas, which
A nice non-animal source of protein, something that a lot of people who aren't vegetarians seem to be concerned about.
This type of main is typically served on rice.
And because it's Jenny, it's brown rice.
Oh, shocker.
Bob's your uncle.
And maybe he knows what a cucumber raita is.
Raita, I've never heard of that word ever, ever, ever.
It's cucumber and yogurt. It's
Delish.
boring.
Jenny combines cucumber, yogurt, and lemon zest, then puts it into the fridge. All finished.
I'm feeling really good about preparing what's essentially a vegan meal for a whole bunch of hardcore carnivores.
Which is great, except
I'm not looking forward to anything on this menu tonight.
Where's the beef?
My menu's gonna run this menu over.
Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
coming up, Jenny's looking sheepish.
You can't put animals in your body, but let's skin them and put them on the floor.
Jenny is so bad.
A hypocrite.
It's night 4, and vigilante vegetarian Jenny has changed into her finest hippy-dippy maxi skirt and is ready to warmly greet her guests.
Ugh, carnivores.
Keep it to yourself, Jenny, 'cause
We're here!
Hi, guys. How are you? See you?
Come on back. Commune with Mother Nature.
It was pretty awesome outside.
Right, Andrew?
I wasn't impressed.
Maybe you'd like a drink.
You are going to enjoy a ice-cold Bengal spice iced tea.
Whether you like it or not.
Ooh, got a whiff of the rum already. What are you trying to do to us, Jenny?
Poison you?
I had 2 sips, but that was it. Gross.
But it's free, so Brent's bound to like it.
Hey!
How are you?
How's it going? I'm doing pretty well. Come on in.
This is for you?
Thank you so much.
Jenny seems so calm.
And oblivious.
So are you guys hungry? Can I grab you something to nosh on a little bit?
Thought you'd never ask.
It's a dinner party.
Whatever I bring, I promise it'll be nice and light.
Nice and light.
Didn't she just describe her whole menu?
Pretty much.
Maybe some Thai spiced air?
Nope, it's chips and dip. Or to be more precise,
Blue corn chips.
and guacamole. So healthy.
Who knew?
Everyone, except for the final guest, the hangover part Tracie.
Jenny. Thank you. Oh, she's here.
Barely.
Tracie is a trooper.
You made it.
I did.
Yay. Come on in.
How are you?
I'm good. You look surprisingly well.
It's an act.
I was in rough shape.
Are you feeling like some hair of the dog?
Huh?
What's the expression? She ate the dog hair?
No, hair of the dog.
She bit the hair of the dog, or she...
Forget it. Just give the lady a drink.
It was awful.
Awfully interesting.
Iced tea is actually the official drink of the game of croquet.
Wow, croquet.
A game for people who don't know how to golf.
I thought that maybe we could play a game. What do you guys say?
Alrighty.
Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah.
I hope you know the rules.
She doesn't.
I was hoping someone at the table knew the rules.
What the heck? Why would you choose that game if you don't even know how to play it?
Just make it up.
It's a race.
Hey.
I don't know where I'm going.
Sounds about right.
Who's winning?
I think Brent is winning.
I think Brent is winning.
This isn't the only game I'm gonna win.
Dems be fighting words. Out of my way, Brent.
Yeah!
Wait, did someone win?
Good job, buddy. High five.
Woo! I had no idea what they were laughing and high-fiving and cheering about.
Well, if you can't beat them.
Chest bump.
We got a spilly soccer.
OMG. I can see.
Brent's nipple in his shirt.
Wet t-shirt contest. Woohoo!
A, B, nice nips.
Maybe Jenny can lend him something to wear.
Ooh, what's this?
Yeah. Is this her own dressing room?
I think it is.
How she?
Princess. Oh my gosh. Are you seeing this?
Is that sheepskin?
Jenny is so bad.
You can't put animals in your body, but let's skin them and put them on the floor. Bitch, please.
It was shocking to me.
And it makes Jenny
A hypocrite.
a hypocrite who's serving.
Ginger carrot slaw.
You mean coleslaw?
You mean rabbit food?
It's steak fertilizer.
It would take all of 5 minutes to make an appetizer.
Okay, less mean, more zen, please.
Let's all fund our chi, shall we?
Jenny's stingy.
Maybe I'll give them a little more. I don't want them to say that I sent them home hungry.
Too late.
On the way home, I think I'm gonna go through a drive-through. Who's with me?
Everyone. But first, you're gonna eat the food that food eats. Jenny sprinkles cilantro and almonds on her slaw, and it's ready to serve.
And there we are.
Thank you.
Don't eat all 200 calories at once. What's wrong, Andrew?
I don't think Andrew's ever seen that many vegetables on one plate before.
You're gonna enjoy a really awesome flexitarian meal tonight.
Flexa, what are in?
A flexitarian, you know.
Giving up meat for a day and kind of eating clean, and thank you for that.
Yay for flexitarianism!
Sounds like there should be a support group.
Hi, my name's Manon, and
I didn't agree to not eat meat all day.
just try it. You might like it.
Really beautiful presentation, lots of wonderful colors, really appetizing, really welcoming.
Welcoming, whatever that means.
I really like just the lightness of it and the taste of it. All the mix of it is very tasty to me.
Then you must love cilantro.
It tasted like cilantro with a side of cilantro plus some cilantro. Unfortunately, that's the only flavor that's really sticking out for me.
And what about for Tracie?
I thought the colors were vibrant. I thought the complexity of the flavors were excellent.
That's high praise considering.
It was coleslaw. Not impressed.
I'm the best host, and I'm gonna drink to that by myself in the kitchen.
Knock yourself out, please. Coming up on Come Dine With Me, Mr. Popularity takes a hit.
I would kill Andrew.
Sorry, Andrew, you're gonna get the kill.
Killing Andrew.
It's the fourth night in our dinner party showdown, and Jenny's trying to kiss up.
She was duck-facing all over the place.
What do you mean?
Jenny puckers her lips like...
Not attractive.
I once had a guy tell me that he would quit smoking if I would date him.
Really?
That's nothing.
I actually had a guy tell me that if I bought him a leather jacket, he would sleep with me.
And then what happened?
I think she might have bought the guy the jacket.
Well, we know Manon's a sure thing.
Pull down your pants, I think I know you. But in French it sounds better.
Mais oui.
Baisse tes culottes, je pense te connais.
No, still creepy.
Pickup lines are lame. Maybe that's why I'm single.
Jenny, I've actually been curious to know, were you an astronaut?
Was I an astronaut? I wish.
Those pants are out of this world.
It's a skirt, but thank you.
Jenny, I think that was his pickup line.
And that's why he's still single.
Maybe not for long.
I would marry Brent, penetrate Manon, and kill Andrew.
Marry, penetrate, or kill? Redonkulous.
But fun.
Sorry, Andrew, you're gonna get the kill.
All right.
I think I'd marry Jenny, and I think I would pen Manon.
Pen?
Come on, Brent, don't be shy.
Yeah, Manon's not.
I'd probably be marrying Brent and penetrating Brent, but killing Andrew.
Woo, I'm 3 for 3.
And now it's your turn, Andrew.
I did not like my options.
Come on, just go for it.
I think I would marry Jenny for the conversation. I would kill Manon.
No explanation necessary.
And I would penetrate myself, because everyone's always telling me to myself anyways.
Surprise, surprise.
I would marry Andrew.
Aww. If I'm not dead.
I would penetrate Tracie. Fulfill a fantasy there.
Overshare.
I still got it.
And I would still kill you. We're married to each other. I probably will kill you.
Oh, that's charming.
In a way that I want to call the police.
Everybody wants to kill you. Oh, poor Andrew.
Yikes.
If you think that's bad, just wait till you see what Jenny's up to in the kitchen.
My rice has been sitting for a while, and I want it to be piping hot. So I'm actually gonna throw it in the...
Radioactive death trap.
Stay away from the microwaves. Bad for your brain.
But fine for your guests, it seems. Next, Jenny checks on her curry.
Which has been stewing all afternoon and should have absorbed lots of amazing flavors.
Jenny dishes up her vegetable curry, and with a little dollop of Rada, she serves the main course, otherwise known as...
A minuscule mound of monochromatic mush.
Actually, it's called...
Spring vegetable curry. It's got a lot of local, in-season vegetables in it.
Don't forget the chickpeas.
Are you able to find chickpeas locally as well?
Well, if we had every single thing locally, we'd have a pretty boring meal.
Yeah, so there.
Sanctimonious vegetarian?
Just eat your nuked rice and bland curry.
It could be a little bit spicier for me.
Anything else?
It was really easy to chew.
Easy to chew?
If easy to chew means mushy, you hit the nail on the head.
It was all soggy.
Which brings us back to the whole easy to chew thing.
Things have been amalgamating for hours. And absorbing spices, so
that's why it's so soft.
Yeah.
So it's meant to be this way.
Absolutely.
I would have liked actually a little bit more on mine, so I thought it was fabulous.
Honestly?
I could not get it down.
Then why the lie?
Jenny wanted to penetrate me.
Enough said. Coming up on Come Dine With Me, dessert heats up. It's night 4, and hostess Jenny is looking for the proof in her pudding.
The moment of truth. I want to know if this pudding is actually pudding and not chocolate soup.
So, taste it. Oh, come on. We don't have all day. Jenny, just tell us already.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Especially with the Mexican garnish.
If they really want to eat these, they can break into them and eat the seeds. They'll be really, really hot.
If you'd like to turn up the heat at your next dinner party, go to WNetwork.com for tonight's recipes. Jenny's Mexican chocolate pudding is ready to serve.
There you are.
Adorable.
Dynamite even.
I was wondering if that chili pepper was a fuse waiting to be lit to blow this thing to smithereens.
Pretty close.
You can eat the garnish if you really want.
Just don't eat the whole, ooh.
Easy, Turbo.
So, during the main, I asked for a little bit more spice. And I asked and you delivered. That was the spiciest chocolate pudding I've ever had in my life. There's
I found the chocolate pudding very, very good. I didn't find it very spicy, but I didn't eat this first.
Calm down, everyone.
I think there was some laughing gas in that pudding. Too bad there wasn't flavor.
But this is not spicy.
It's a little bit spicy. It's meant to be mostly sweet, a little bit spicy.
This is not spicy at all. If you eat this like I ate this,
Do you want another one? 'Cause I'm not gonna eat mine.
I love it. I
There you
love
go.
it. I love this. This is like something I can eat every day.
Let's cheers to that.
Okay.
cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Woohoo! Night 4 over.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Well, you shouldn't.
I'm starving. You get a 4.
Jenny, this is how many hamburgers I'm getting on the way home. 5.
Jenny, I'm giving you a 6.
Tonight, Sank, I'm giving you a 5. Get it?
Sank. So Jenny's flexitarian meal lands her in last place with a score of only 20 points.
Clearly, I am the biggest competition in this thing because everybody wants me dead.
I am going to be the champion, so mwah, mwah.
Last night, last party, my house, my money.
On the next episode of Come Dine With Me, it's the final night.
Oh, it's so tasty.
Does Bachelor Brent
It's hot in here. Playing with fire.
have a shot?
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Or will he end up scratching?
Oh.
There's no flavor to it.
Shut up.
I'm not getting any points, am I? What a mess.
Awkward.
As the winner is revealed.
We have a victory on our hands.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
I love this frat house.
it's the final night.
Playing with fire.
How will a good old boy
Oh, it's so tasty. Barf.
handle bad reviews?
It was hard to stomach.
Cheers to the winner.
It's the final day of the competition in Hamilton, and taking his shot at the title is Backswing Brent.
I'd say I'm a guy's guy.
How so?
I like to have a beer, watch some baseball, maybe catch the hockey game.
No fine dining?
I don't typically eat at a dinner table. Usually if I'm eating, it's on the couch or on the counter, over the sink.
That's attractive.
Yeah, I'm single.
Boring. Oh my God.
But no one's ever accused Manic Manon of being boring, especially on night 1 when our kooky cook kicked it all off with 27 points.
I'm on top of things.
Really?
Really.
Prove it.
Let's wrap this thing up. I got things to do.
That little ray of sunshine is Andrew, whose goat cheese phyllo blossoms and dandelion green salad were a hit on night 2.
The texture is absolutely perfect.
Earning him 28 points and creating a huge ego.
I like myself in this competition.
Why's that?
I like backing a winning horse.
My least favorite person is Andrew.
That's because he pushed Tracie to tears on night 3 when Andrew called her fried gator a crock.
I actually have one that's not quite cooked there.
Okay.
And I had one that was really rubbery.
I'm gonna cry. Nobody put as much love in their food as I did.
Too bad her guests didn't agree. Tracie only scored 22 points. But now for the good news. Last night, Jenny lowered the bar even further and earned a pathetic 20 points for her vegetarian meal.
I'm hoping everyone woke up and felt really good this morning.
Andrew didn't.
I woke up in the middle of the night with the most awful stomach pains.
It was pretty good.
Okay, fine. Let's get a number 2 opinion then.
I had diarrhea like 5 times already. It's just flushed everything out of me.
Must have been the vegetable curry.
It was pretty awful.
Brent didn't think so, but then again,
I'll eat pretty much anything.
what a joke.
I'm a really serious competitor.
Try telling them that.
He seems like an eat macaroni and cheese out of the pot kind of guy.
But I think it's gonna be something simple.
Probably pizza, probably maybe cheeseburgers, maybe hot dogs.
D, none of the above. Brent serving smoked beef brisket with a loaded baked potato and garden salad.
The 80s called. They want their side dish back.
Side dish, my dish.
This is my brisket.
Holy cow!
If I was a cow, this right here would be my brisket.
It stinks of bachelor.
Correction, it stinks of a smoker owning bachelor.
Smoking can be a lot of work, but hard work creates good food.
Calm down, cowgirl, because he hasn't even added the hickory chips yet.
We're gonna let it go until the white smoke clears, then it'll be time to put on the meat.
Hopefully it's not too dry or too chewy or too smoky or too sweet.
Brent rubs salt, paprika, and pepper to add some flavor.
It's a pretty simple rub because a lot of the flavors come from the smoke. Rub it right in there. The more, the better. A nice scalp massage.
That's a little awkward.
Especially if you're a vegetarian.
Poor cow.
Oh my God, poor Jenny.
Oh, don't worry, Brent's making her something special, smoked tofu.
Tofu can be tricky.
He knows.
I'm gonna try to make this piece of tofu taste like this beautiful piece of meat.
Good luck with that.
Now I'm just gonna apply the same rub to the veggie option.
That's original.
Tofu is just kind of the whore of the vegetarian world.
I'm happy I can eat it.
Here goes nothing.
I've never smoked tofu before. This is the first try, so we're learning trial and error.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
Suck it up, Chicky.
While Brent's sucking back a cold one.
Brent's probably kicking back, swilling some brewskis at this point.
He is.
Oh, so refreshing.
Less beer drinking, more loaded potato making, Brent.
It's not labor intensive.
But then you're not the one mixing up garlic, green onions, cheese, and butter.
I just hope there's no bacon in there.
There is, and it's burning.
Some of the bacon, I took my eye off it for a minute, but I think it's gonna be all right. Most people like it crispy.
That's not crispy, it's burnt.
I don't think Brent has done a huge dinner before for 2, let alone 5.
I think you might be right, considering that making a salad with cucumber, peppers, and chickpeas has sent him into a tizzy.
Oh, I need to make the salad dressing.
Relax, Brent.
Oh man, I'm dying here.
Why?
Like, I just feel about this. Like, it's not a good feeling right now. I've got a huge mess to clean up.
It's just a salad.
I think his nerves are really gonna get to him and he's gonna crash and burn.
So will his brisket if he doesn't give it some attention.
I'm just gonna take a little bit of marinade and fill up our needle like a doctor.
Giving a hot beef injection.
Hooah!
Let's save the celebration for the app, shall we? Baked spinach dip and pita.
So, chips and dip?
Pretty much.
It's really important that you squeeze all the juice out of this frozen spinach. It's already pre-chopped.
Bully for you, Popeye.
Ridiculously easy.
Well, he is mixing red peppers with the spinach, ricotta, sour cream, cheddar, and Parmesan.
This appetizer seems like pub food.
If you think Brent's raising the bar, tweet us using hashtag CDWMC.
So far, this menu is very easy. It's gonna take Brent maybe half an hour.
But dessert might take longer, because Brent's making a 21 crepe cake salute.
What is this, a military send-off? Captain Lame-O to the rescue.
At least he's making his own crepes by mixing flour, eggs, milk, and water.
Crepes are another thing that I don't really like.
I don't think that anybody in the group would take me for a baker, so I think it'll be a really neat, spin on baking.
Considering it's not baking.
It doesn't take much to do this.
Sure, but he has to do it 21 times.
I was hoping for 21. I got 19. That's pretty close.
Sounds like carb on carb.
Stuck together with a creamy filling. Brent adds whipping cream, vanilla extract, icing sugar, orange liqueur, and gets out the whisk.
The peaks are still flopping over. I want to get them hard.
He adds mascarpone and whisks again.
Sweet peaks. Time to layer the cake.
19 times. Something wrong?
It's very, very hot in here, and the cake's having a tough time staying together. It's melting the cream, and the crepes aren't stacking properly.
Uh-oh.
I think he's very flustered right now.
I'm gonna put them in a container that's not gonna give them as much room to slide all over the place.
Which means Brent has to relayer his cake all over again.
It looks like, but I'm gonna keep working on it, and hopefully I'll get it in the fridge before it completely topples over. I have to work fast so that I can get it in the fridge, and hopefully it'll have time to set.
It's still melting.
What a mess. Wedge the cake in place, and hopefully it'll harden up a little bit in the fridge.
Fingers crossed.
The character of a man is measured most when, he gets hit with a melting cake.
What does he mean by that?
It means he botched his cake and needs to ace his homemade ice cream.
If it's going to be a main part of your dessert, why not make it yourself? Brent?
He is, kind of,
It's actually super easy.
when you use a machine.
Not impressed.
I think ice cream tastes better from scratch.
Brent gets out the eggs again and adds sugar, milk, and vanilla extract and lets the machine do the work.
This is ready to go. I just gotta put it in the back room.
While everyone reads the Canadian tuxedo dress code.
Am I supposed to wear a tuxedo? What's a Canadian tuxedo? Is it like a red and white tuxedo?
If you don't know what a Canadian tuxedo is, maybe you should move down south.
Let's cover ourselves from head to toe in denim. What a moron.
One more night. Come on, liver, you can do it.
If I lose, I won't try. I'm not Tracie. Oh my God. Drama.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me.
Toga, toga, toga.
Last one in the pool's a rotten egg.
I've got better things to do with my time.
It's the final night of the competition, and Bachelor boy Brent has slipped into his denim on denim for his Canadian tuxedo dress code, and now he needs to steady his nerves.
I'm just anxious for everybody to get here.
That is everyone except...
Andrew, come on in.
Hey, how are you?
Thanks for coming.
And ignoring instructions.
Stupidest dress code I've ever heard of.
Maybe a drink will cheer you up.
Can I offer you something to drink? I have a specialty drink. I'm doing
Spit it out.
sparkling wine with creme de cassis.
It's cassis, and he means a Kir Royale.
If you're going to serve a Kir Royale, Brent, you better know how to pronounce it.
Slime ball in the corner pocket.
Have you played much pool before?
I played it a little bit in my youth, but was never much good at it.
You want to shoot around?
Why, he'd love to.
I don't really like pool. I gave that up in my 20s.
Just take a shot, Moaner.
Let's go for the glory. Oh, foiled again.
You almost hit the pocket.
Wah, wah.
Cue the next guest.
Tracie!
How
Come on
are
in.
you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. This is for you. I was so excited about coming into day 5.
And so happy to be in double denim.
Who knew?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Tracie looked like she was on her way to an 80s rock concert.
Well, at least she can play pool.
Whoa!
That is the way it is done.
Yeah, Andrew.
I've got better things to do with my time.
Like hang out with the next guest, Jenny the...
Hippy-dippy vegetarian.
who's a team player.
Come on in. Very
Good
well.
to see you. I like your outfit.
I love your Canadian tuxedo.
I'm gonna let loose and I'm gonna have a good time tonight's the night.
What's with this, though?
I guess I missed the memo on what a Canadian tuxedo is. I thought it was just a clever way of saying we're getting dressed up. So here I am.
Go figure.
I wonder who plays the banjo.
Obviously not you.
I kind of thought she was going to have some skill.
But alas, she sucks.
I don't suck. I can play.
No, you suck.
It was brutal.
But coming to Brent's is music to Manon's ears.
Manon, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for coming.
I thought this could be the biggest competition of the week, and I was a bit anxious.
I'd like to propose a toast to the 5 of us. It's been a really great week so far.
It has.
Cheers.
And cheers to Phi Beta Kappa Night.
I love this frat house.
Toga, toga, toga.
What about tandem, tandem, tandem?
A bicycle built for two? That is so cool.
We have to ride this week.
Front or back?
You're in the front.
Okay, let's do it.
This is going to end in tears.
I ride a regular bike. I figured, how hard can it be?
Famous last words.
Stop!
Arrête, Manon.
Brush.
Hit the brakes, Manon.
No more bike.
I'm the steamroller.
It's hard being on a bicycle with another person.
At least you weren't with Andrew and Tracie in the basement.
Do you think this is where he keeps his old dinner guests? I was kind of scared of what I might see in that freezer.
Relax, it's just more frat boy stuff.
Oh my God, they're kegs.
Wow. Do you think these lines go up to the kitchen?
Hope so.
Who doesn't like a man with a beer tap? Brent,
Oh, hey.
do you have beer taps up here?
I certainly do.
No.
Wow.
Would you like a beer?
Fill her up.
This is actually a home-brewed beer.
Cheers.
Shocker. Frat boy makes a good beer.
Well, at least it makes up for his dirty cutlery.
I think I'm just gonna take the thumbprint off of my knife.
Ooh.
God love him. He tried.
But not very hard.
My glass is spotty.
Yeah, mine is too.
I don't like dirty dishes.
Just suck it up.
Not gonna happen.
I think yours has lip marks on them.
He's been drinking in your glass.
Dirty glass, no class.
Andrew's glass did not have lip marks.
Then why'd you say it did?
I was trying to sabotage Brent a little bit.
Evil.
If it's not too much trouble, could I ask for another glass? I'm afraid it looks like there's some lip marks on this one.
Oh,
I think it's a little rude.
I apologize. I don't see any lip marks, but I'll wash it for you.
Happy now, Trace?
Brent may pay for that. A little.
He'll certainly pay for his store-bought pita bread.
They're nice and crispy. I think they're gonna go over really well.
If you're watching a football game.
It smells delicious.
Brent's baked spinach dip is served.
There you are.
So fancy.
I was like, ooh. Oh, spinach dip.
I hope you enjoy.
If you need to take a break from beer pong and whip up a meal for your bros, check out all of Brent's recipes at WNetwork.com.
When I indulge, this is exactly the way I like to indulge. Hot, bubbly cheese.
And so lots of vitamin A, E, C, and K just for good measure.
She sees a dish of spinach and she goes nuts.
Did you actually buy the spinach fresh?
I've actually found that the best way to make spinach dip is with a frozen pre-chopped package.
So you can slather it all over the pita chips.
I could have carved my name in the table with those pita chips.
Well, that's not Brent's fault.
The pita, did you make this yourself?
No, to be perfectly honest with you, the pita is the only thing you'll eat tonight that wasn't completely homemade.
He's just an amateur.
The app was crap.
I hate to do this to you because you are adorable and I'm really enjoying it, but I got,
Got a what?
it looks like a red pepper.
Label? Big deal.
If that was me, I would have flipped.
I can't apologize enough.
She's trying to just like, I don't know, sabotage Brent.
Seems to be working.
I'm gonna call myself the Black Widow from now on.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
Oh, it's so tasty.
will Brent smoke the competition?
I'm not a brontosaurus coming for its meal.
It's the final night, and Brent's feeling the heat.
I'm a little bit tired, a little bit overwhelmed by everything.
And it shows.
Young guy that's clearly an inexperienced dinner host.
He's got his training wheels on right now with dinner parties.
Psst, he's right there.
But almost soon to take them off.
Nice try.
Great.
Thanks, Brent.
Thanks, Brent.
I'm embarrassed.
Awkward.
I can't believe that. Like, I'm totally shocked.
But revenge is a dish best served smoked and briskety.
The sweet aroma of hickory. Oh, it's so tasty. Let's plate this.
Let's. Brent puts his meaty fingers all over the salad and his dried up stuffed baked potato.
This potato's Jenny's. There's no bacon, you may notice.
And how'd the tofu turn out? Come on, Brent. Swallow, swallow, swallow it.
That's not bad. It's actually really good.
Good. Brent's Roadhouse Special is ready to serve.
Thank you.
Wow.
Enough meat for you?
I'm not a brontosaurus coming for its meal. I'm not I can't eat all that meat.
I hope everybody's excited.
Jenny sure is.
No one's ever smoked tofu for me.
With good reason.
decent vegetarian interpretation.
It was hard to stomach my main course.
It's a very valiant first effort with tofu.
What about the brisket?
The beef brisket is just amazing. It's very tender. I love the flavors in it. I just think you did a great job.
Manon, do you even have taste buds?
Here we go.
Mine's actually quite dry and chewy, and the smoke is a little overpowering actually for me.
And what about for Tracie?
It smelled like I was licking a campfire. Honestly, the potato is to die for. It's a lot of food.
Barf.
Andrew's a douchey.
Careful, Jen.
So, I really think that this is clean and vegetable-y.
It's impression time. Come on, Manon, do Brent.
I'd like you to enjoy this meal with me.
I said Brent, not Christopher Walken. Now, Brent, do your best duck face. I mean, Jenny.
Well, this was a good meal.
Is that what I do?
Yes.
Brent, this is the funniest you've been all week.
The joke's on you, Andrew.
Well, Brent, I don't know that your white wine was adequately chilled, but I think I will take the red.
That's very good.
Andrew, do Tracie.
I really hope you enjoy everything that I made for you, because I might just break down if you don't.
Last but not least.
Pick me, baby. I sound like a monkey.
Truth hurts.
Losers.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
This is my night.
the winner is revealed.
Cha-ching.
It's the final night, and Simple Palate Brent is serving his 21-layer crepe cake, which only has 19 layers, but has been hand-rubbed, drizzled with corn syrup, and sprinkled with almonds.
I'm a little nutty myself.
Especially if you think a scoop of ice cream is going to save this catastrophe. The final dish of the week is served.
Thank you.
For the scrumptious dessert.
Is that even a dessert?
Yes, albeit a very beige dessert.
There was no color on the plate.
Enjoy.
Or at least try to.
The ice cream is stellar.
And what about the crepe cake?
The crepes and the cake are very chewy, kind of gummy.
Oh, he's so boring.
It's very heavy, and it was so much food tonight. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it, but I think it was a fantastic effort.
But the execution, not so much.
Rubbery and tasteless. Blah. I don't think I'd ever make this as a dessert myself.
Manon?
She just doesn't know the difference between the truth and etiquette.
He can hack it. He's a man.
More like a college kid who's up for shot skis.
Oh my goodness, Brent.
Whoa. Wow. It was a ski full of shots.
Ergo, shot skis.
1, 2. Woo! Can I get a shot skis?
Yes!
Shot skis!
That was probably a highlight of my night.
Whoa! Shot skis! I would love to see the underdog come through tonight.
Stranger things have happened.
Hey!
I am 99.999999999% convinced that this is mine.
I'm the steamroller. Boom, crash, winner. Da.
Here we go.
Cha-ching.
This is my night.
In last place, we have Jenny.
Oh,
Good work.
Good job, Jenny.
Tied for third place is Tracie and Brent. In second place is Manon, which means the winner is Andrew.
yes.
So in the end, the foodie won out over the frat boy.
Brent, I like your meat. I'm giving you a 7.
Tonight, I am going to give Brent a 6.
Night number 5 gets a number 5.
Brent, I'm giving you a 4.
It's all mine! It's all mine! I really wanted this one, but, you know, this time wasn't my time.
I think my meal was better, but Andrew's obviously was the winner.
Last place, I mean, this is clearly the carnivores picking on the vegetarian, and that's okay. It's not okay, though.
Their food was crap, though, so who else were you going to give the high points to?
Tracie out.